Namaste everyone, welcome to Godly Good Guidance. We're doing a quick love reading with some specific questions today. The questions would be such that as if you do have a current person on your mind, but if you don't have any person on your mind, then I would advise you to imagine that if you would have a person in the future, then what could be the scenario? Let's say the next person in your life. But how I would be presenting this reading would be as if you already have a current partner and certain questions based on that. Alright, so let's begin. I have already set the intention, prayed, and shuffled the cards. So let's begin. So my first question is how they feel about you. Hi guys, for some reason the recording wasn't happening while I was shuffling and picking the cards, and after I finished I saw the recording didn't happen, so I'm sorry about that, but I wouldn't change my cards and reshuffle because I think this should be the final thing. And what I was finally doing is getting some guidance from the spirit animal oracle to add on to the layout, and I shall explain it now as I go. So these are some of the guidances. Take this and these two. Perfect. Whew. Alright, so I don't know where the recording stopped, but I'll quickly repeat everything. And this is mainly for the people who have somebody currently in their life, and the questions that I have picked up directly from the internet are based on inquiry between their mind and your mind and some future forecast with how things are going. I have added in some guidances that I think is recorded. I am like checking again and again now. So I'll keep telling you the question as I open and reveal the cards. Also, I had said that if you don't have any person on the mind, then you could either take it as the forecast for your next relationship, or you could check some other videos on this channel. I'm sure there would be some message for you here that God wants to give. So without further ado, let's begin. So my first question is how they feel about you. We have the Page of Pentacles. They see a potential in this relationship, and from a very practical point of view, they think that as time passes, things can grow up to be something much more solid and stable. Somewhere they do think that you are the kind of person they have imagined to be with. Now, this person seems to be quite practical. You're in a good place in your life, and not that there'll be a lot of burden on them when it comes to, taking care of you financially, or that they see that you're growing on the right career path. And, basically they're saying that things are moving in good direction for you, and things are moving in good direction for them. So somewhere they think that there is a possibility of a practical kind of a relationship. Of course, they do have attraction towards you, but that is not widely highlighted here. But what is highlighted here is that they do see that this can grow into something long-term, like a happy family. At the same time, they don't want to move things fast. They want to gradually see how it goes, see that what they are guessing about the both of you is actually real, or it's not going in that direction. And so they just want to wait and watch kind of a thing. At the same time, keep giving you, some sort of a hope, probably. which you may or may not be completely happy with because you want more, probably. This is a collective reading, so everything is not necessarily gonna match with you. So let's get going with the next question. We want to see their true intentions about you. I mean, in feelings, the intentions were kind of clear, but let's see more. We have another page of swords. Yes, again, somewhere similar. They are going really slow. They are being very cautious because they think this is quite new to finalize anything. They definitely want to communicate with you, know you better, see where you're heading in your life, see where they are heading in their life. Definitely they want to start something with you slowly but cautiously. And for some of you whose person is almost seeming like they are a little aloof, they're keeping you at an arm distance, well, that's just them kind of protecting themselves from probably previous hurts, or just they're just generally doubtful with a new person or something as important as a relationship if you guys are not new to each other. So their intentions are not to hurry with you, and they're definitely going to analyze the whole situation before making up their mind. So this can go a bit slow, at least for now. Now let's see what you want from them or this relationship, and maybe at least that part would be cleared because you know what you want, right? Unless it's a message from the subconscious. We have the Two of Wands. You definitely see a future with them. At the same time, seems like even you have certain fears and doubts about how good this is going to be. And though you do see in the current scenario that there is some sort of a passion and love and liking towards each other, some sort of attraction towards each other, but you also are a little bit, not decisive about this, and you want to be very sure about everything before you also finalize. So seems like you both are on a similar boat at this point of time, just that what they are doing is still, at a very primitive stage. Their thoughts about you, their feelings about you, and all sorts of those things, while you have gone a little beyond primitive, and you are kind of like, okay, I do see some potential, but should I wait? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go on a travel with this person? Should I, do things with this person more, and then I would actually know what he or she is really made of. So you also want to explore and discover this relationship even further, and that is what is coming through, to finally be more decisive about the future of where this is heading towards. Now we are going to see what they want from you or this relationship. We have the Fool. Well, again, same story. They are interested to start something with you, but they don't know where they're heading. Flowing by the wind, the breeze, but they do have some sort of a faith, like how we saw. They do feel that there is some potential in you, and with that little faith and feeling, they are considering moving towards you. They do see that for you, but they're definitely not like in a commitment phase with you, but they definitely want to explore the potential with you. But since they are not in that commitment mode right now, there is a possibility that they even would want to explore and see how it is with others also, which is fair, I believe. But they do again have some sort of a positive thoughts towards you and this relationship. So yes, this is what they want. They want to start something with you, but something not very, very serious in the beginning. But yes, they do want to see where this goes. Now let's see what brings both of you together. We have the Ace of Pentacles. What brings you together is when you guys are together, you feel some sort of a grounding in each other. You feel that this is not just friendship or relation that is just for loose talks and fun and blast and then come back home. You guys actually connect with each other on a little deeper way, and that is where both of you have on your mind that you want to explore the idea of you both together in a long-term way, in a more stable way, and you both are thinking on the lines of starting something new with each other. For some of you, they think that they have some opportunity with you as a business partner or something, like a career together kind of a thing. They see you in that light also, and that could be one of the reasons also that they are moving towards you, or that's the reason they started communicating with you in the first place. But eventually they also started feeling some sparks, and definitely they do seem to be interested in you. But again, this is still more from the mind so far. The sparks in the heart are a little smaller than the sparks in the mind. This is what is the current position. Another thing that is kind of highlighting is that why you are together is definitely there is a hand of divine in it, and you had to meet this person sooner or later. So yes, that is why you are together. Now let's see what pulls you apart. Like, this is what brings you together, but what pulls you apart? Okay, we have Three of Wands. What's pulling you both apart from each other is the indecision that both of you have, that guts to come out of your comfort zone and say to each other that let's explore this together, let's see where it goes. And that's why things are kind of dealing, and the both of you seem to be in some sort of thoughts within, and rather than actually coming out and discussing out with each other. Somewhere the guidance could be that you guys should actually sit together and talk it out, that hey, this is what is on my mind, this is what is on my mind, let's practically see how things can progress, rather than just cooking things in your head and wasting time. Basically, that thing is pulling you guys away for now, because potential is definitely there. All right, the next question is, what is the energy around your relationship? Wow, we have the High Priestess. Since this is a collective reading, I have two different messages for you here. One is that the energies around you are, like I said, this was kind of a God's plan. So whatever is happening, the thoughts on your mind, the feelings that are happening, the intuitions you're getting, they are all sent to you by God, that explore this option, this has good potential, your instincts are right about this person. Whatever your gut is saying, pay attention to that. If you have any signs that are pointing you towards this person, yes, go and explore it. At least start exploring it. But yes, this is the energy around you. But there's another energy around some of you, which is of certain people who may not be very supportive of this arrangement, and that might be actually stopping you from going full-fledged all the way into the game of life or relationship. So yes, maybe the advice should be that listen to your own inner wisdom, because you are getting some right messages. In fact, both of you are getting the right messages. So let that energy rule over the energy of people. So basically, you're asked to listen to the signs, listen to your inner feelings than what others around you are saying. And yes, if others around you are, it could be that the others are being positive about this relationship and you are being not so positive about this relationship, then too you are being advised to listen to your own intuition. That is the key. So energies around you are mixed. You need to focus on your own intuition. What is hidden from you is our next question, and this card shall answer that. We have the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, what is hidden from you is probably the person is completely hiding, like we saw, he or she is just thinking that you are a good potential partner, that they also have feelings towards you, because like we saw, they want to be very sure before they actually take a full on plunge towards you. Another thing that could be hidden from some of you is that the person is interested in you, but they think that they need to be more stable in their life, financially speaking, and then they think that this should go any further. Also, it's like we saw earlier, there is also a possibility that some of your partners are actually waiting for you to be financially even a little bit more better, or waiting for you to be a bit more stable in your life, and then they want to make a solid commitment. So yes, that is another thing that is hidden from you. Very practical, I would say, in terms of this person. Seems like money stability is very, very key to them, and that's what their decisions are going to be based on. Now let's see, will the relationship be a success? Well, you have the Four of Swords, and the card is saying that the answer is neither a yes or a no. Rather, the answer is that you are giving this whole thing too much energy, that you are putting yourself in anxiety, in some complications. You're just burning out, while you are asked to stay calm and give it some time. Like, it's just asking you to give it some time. Don't just stress too much upon what would happen, is this the right person or not, and stuff like that, because like we saw in some of the scenarios, that there is a role of divine in this, that you both have come together, but the approach of the person is a little slow, a little calculative, and to some extent even yours is on the same lines. So in this moment, you can't be given a complete yes or no answer to whether this relationship would be successful or not, because both of your energies are very, very non-committable. But having said that, it doesn't mean that they can't get into a full commitment in the future. It's just like a wait and watch kind of a thing. The time is to know each other better, hang out more, talk more, then automatically the answers will come to you, and the answers will come to them to make the final decision. So I would say it's neither yes nor no. Okay, finally, to end the reading, I have 3 guidances for you, and let's see what we have. We have the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. Perfect. Number 26. Exactly. In-between is the exact word that has come. That it's neither yes or no. It's in-between. But enjoy this in-between time in knowing each other better. Like I've already said, and I think so many times I've said, because every card is kind of pointing towards that. And the guidance is again confirming now that enjoy this time that you have. It's not important that you have to make the decision right now. Just live in the moment. Go out on dates with him, see each other's friends and family, and things would automatically be more confirmed to both of you. All right. Next guidance for you is turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf Spirit, number 67. So as you speak with them, there would be a lot of information you would gain about them. And some they would directly tell you, some they wouldn't tell you. Some you would get some information from their near and dear ones when you meet them. Some information your near and dear ones would tell when you meet them. So there'll be a lot of information about this that would be provided to you, and you need to join the puzzle calmly, taking your time, no hurry. And once you do that, you wouldn't need to ask anybody whether this would be a thing or not, because you would yourself know what the right answer is. So yes, please do that. And finally, the last guidance is set healthy boundaries. Armadillo Spirit. Exactly. So since at this stage things are not like final for you guys, it's always good to have these boundaries between both of you, because that would kind of protect you and protect them. Allow you and allow them to be more free, to decide more freely. What I'm trying to say is that would protect you if you're putting a lot of stress on this situation about is he the one, is she the one or not. Then if you have a healthy boundary, then that kind of an anxiety wouldn't be there. And if you wouldn't be in that anxious mind, you wouldn't reflect that to another, and it would be healthy balance between the two of you. And again, if you have that healthy boundary, you would allow yourself and them to not just see how it is between both of you, but also to be open to see others if required. So yes, that's again a very beautiful, very appropriate guidance for you guys. For some reason, I feel like saying that there would be like 4 instances that would happen between the two of you that would finalize the deal between the two of you. Deal, or finalize the yes or no between the two of you. That's pretty interesting. Again, I see a lot of I think both of you have this money thing going on in your mind, so that might be very significant for you guys, which is okay. It's a good thing to be practical, but just know that that's not the only reason why this is happening. Seems like that is a very money is going to be a very significant factor between this for this relationship. The decision can take as long as 4 years and as little as 1 year, but nothing sooner, I would say, if you follow the guidelines. And this guidance and suggestion definitely would be that go slow and weave into this relationship gradually, slowly. If the relationship has to weave to its completion, it would. If it doesn't need to be, then it would stop somewhere in middle automatically. So yes, all in all, this is what I have for you right now. I'll see you next time. Om.